everyone, Tawana Michelle here, and coming at you today with a quick video that I want to make about something that is just really sitting on my heart, something that I feel that I need to talk about and I need to say. If you see the title of this video, I'm just really getting tired of this. I'm getting tired of learning about, hearing about women who have lost their lives because of these abusers, these toxic relationships. I've known way too many people. I've had experiences myself that I have not shared in detail, but I know had I not gotten out of one particular relationship, I probably would not have made it out. Now, that's not to say that people who do decide to leave, nothing happens to them, because we know that's not the case. Those who are in abusive relationships are at higher risk when they leave their abuser. So you really want to have a safety plan. So I'm not telling anyone what to do or whatever, except I'm saying to get some help if you're in that type of relationship. I also want to say that if your relationship is toxic, I'll tell you some things that you can look out for so that you'll kind of know, because I think, especially when it's not like outright direct abuse, like physical abuse, sometimes we're not sure, is this abuse, is it not, is this really toxic, is this normal, just bickering and fighting in a relationship? But let me tell you, anytime you feel controlled in a relationship, you feel disrespected in a relationship, you feel like you're being made to feel like you're crazy, especially for speaking up. You're not allowed to voice your opinion, your thoughts. You're not allowed to disagree. Maybe you're being shamed, you're put down, you're called names. Maybe the person does not allow you to have any friends. You can't go anywhere unless you're with them. But they're super like control, that if someone has to have ultimate control and power over you, then that is abuse. You're in an abusive relationship. And that is also considered a toxic relationship or an unhealthy relationship. If you are, of course, being physically harmed by someone, that's also a toxic and, definitely an abusive relationship. And that's easier to spot. But I really want you guys to take a look at who you're with, the type of relationship you're in, and ask yourself, is this healthy for me? Am I being abused in any way, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, financially, physically? And if the answer to that is yes, then I really want you to seek some help. I want you to tell someone, tell your closest friends, family. I want you to consider seeing a professional, life coach, relationship coach, therapist. Maybe you go to a church, you have a pastor or someone there that you want to talk to. But the reality is you need to let people know, because sometimes we need an objective person to kind of hear what's going on and let us know that it is actually abuse, because we can rationalize someone's behavior, especially if we're in love with them, especially if we feel that we can't do any better, especially if we feel like sorry for them. You may have empathy for them. You may make excuses for their behavior. You may even blame yourself and say that, well, had I not done such and such, he wouldn't have treated me that way. Or she. There are women who are abusive. And the funny thing is, I've made a video similar to this before, at a similar time. I'm just really tired of hearing about women losing their lives because either directly or indirectly, because their relationship was toxic, unhealthy, dysfunctional, and abusive. Watch some of my videos about narcissistic abuse. You may be with the narcissist if you're being abused in any of the ways that I mentioned. You may not be with a narcissist. All abusers are not narcissists. Some of them may, when I say not, they're not narcissists. They may not be pathological narcissists. They may not have narcissistic personality disorder. For instance, someone who has an addiction, someone who is an alcoholic, who is addicted to drugs or abuses drugs, they will behave in a very narcissistic way, and they can abuse you. Someone with an untreated mental illness can behave narcissistically, and they can abuse you. Someone with another personality disorder, such as a borderline personality, they can be narcissistic and they can abuse you. And of course, our sociopaths, psychopaths, they are narcissists, and they will abuse you as well. But ladies and gentlemen, if any guys are watching this, you deserve love, you deserve respect, and above all else, you don't deserve to be mistreated. And you need to know that it always progresses, it always gets worse, y'all. Always. 100% of the time. If you look at situations where maybe someone kind of start off doing a little something that made you feel uncomfortable, you cannot tell me that was the last time. Not only was that not the last time, but it progressed in the form of abuse. It got worse. It always gets worse. It does not get better. And, sometimes folks will say they'll get some help and they'll improve, and sometimes they will. But, people are losing their lives, y'all. You don't have time for someone to promise that they're going to get help and promise that they're going to change, and then they don't. People are losing their lives, and it's really sad. And, lives are cut short. Young women with kids. I'm saying women because the people that I've known and the people that I hear about happening to, is mostly women, and they leave behind their kids, and the kids grow up without their mother, sometimes both their parents. And it's just, it's not right, y'all. I'm tired of it, and I just want things to change, and the change has to start with those involved. The change, I'm not in any way blaming the victim. I know how hard it is to leave. But it's possible to get some help and recognize that you need better, you deserve better, and you can literally lose your lives if you stay in these abusive, toxic relationships. And I don't want to have to get on here and feel led to say the same thing next year. It was just a year ago when someone I knew, very well, this happened to. I want things to change. That's why I do what I do. That's why I make the videos that I make. That's why I put the information out there. Work on yourself. Love yourself. When you see red flags, girl and guy, get out of there. Get out of there before you get trapped. Or before something worse happens. So, well, that's all I wanted to say, guys. Thanks for watching this video. Like I said, go back and watch some of my other videos on narcissistic abuse. And until next time, take care of yourself and practice self-love, because you deserve it. Bye.